We move on to Jee Berglund. She's Executive Director of the Animal Welfare Group, CAAT. She's also one of the many people who have been displaced by the fires, although her home escaped the flames. Jee, could you share with us how you're pulling through these challenging times?
Hi, Diego. Thank you. Yeah, it was, the evacuation was really sudden. Fortunately, we got our fosters to safety and had our rescue community really step up to help and get them to safety. And since then, we're continuing to work with our volunteers and our community of rescues to supply supplies and any help that they need, especially for people that are displaced, not with their animals and they need support. We're working with other organizations. And I'm personally, because I was based my home is in the Palisades and the rescue was based in the Palisades, just regrouping to get things reorganized and supporting our fosters and volunteers and extending our help to other organizations as much as we can.
Jee, many pet owners have had to make very difficult decisions in these last few days. How is the network helping them? You know, you can't go to an evacuation center with pets in many cases. In other cases, you can under certain conditions. So how does that work?
For our rescue, when it's just an animal, we do have a situation where there have been people who need assistance and maybe they need to get to a place and they need safety for their pets and their cat in the meantime. We have fosters that are volunteering and making space for them, and so we would be coordinating with those pet owners or people who find animals in danger and working with our fosters to get them to safety and cover bases while the fires while we're still dealing with and waiting for the fires to get contained. So it's constantly changing with the emergencies coming up. So currently we have several fosters volunteering. Within our rescue, we have ours situated, but we never know with the evacuation locations ever spreading. So we are continuing to stay boots on the ground to help wherever we can with the changes in the fire and the wind that has made this fire so much worse than anyone expected.
Absolutely, Jee. There's also a lot of wildlife living in those hills. What do you know of that? Was it possible for at least, you know, many animals to leave? Could something be done for those animals that are not pets, but they're, you know, an important part of the environment?
As far as wildlife, I'm not well versed in that area, but as far as I've seen with the news reporting, they are trying to get to safety, and there's been some Samaritans stepping up to help them, but unfortunately, I'm not able to speak on that subject.
No worries. Jee Berglund, thank you very much for your time. Jee Berglund, Director of CAAT. Great having you.
Thank you.